when I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're here, time is near, I'd love.
Town of 10,000 people, and generally in January it was a very quiet sort of a country town because everyone seemed to go away on holidays. So a couple of enterprising restaurateurs and Anne Steele, who did own a restaurant called Gracelands, decided what could they do to pick up business during that quiet period. What they did decide was, because they were very keen Elvis fans and they had a restaurant called Graceland, it was obvious that they should try an Elvis function. So they actually ran an Elvis function with a bit of rock and roll dancing and some Elvis lookalikes, and it actually packed the place out. It was only a few hundred people at that time, but the word got around that it was such a great night that in the next few years it continued to be very, very popular, with a lot of people coming to town. There were so many people coming to town to enjoy an Elvis weekend that they couldn't all be accommodated, so it was decided that we really needed to broaden the program and introduce some other venues. We ran a bit of a campaign in the Champion Post to try and say, well, we have to do something with this Elvis Festival or we will lose it to another community. And the Shire Council came on board at that point. When Kelly Atkinson, who was the tourist officer, got involved, she was able to market it much better and spread the word far and wide. But what she did was introduce a more extensive program so that when people came to town, they actually had an opportunity to have something to do regarding Elvis activities for the entire weekend.
I took the letter to the postman, he put it in his sack. But early next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote upon, return the sender, return the sender, return the sender.
Now in its 15th year, how do you feel that this festival's changed, that the community didn't support it and now they do? How would you describe sort of the history of the event?
The early history was fairly shaky. It was really just for people wanting to enjoy Elvis. I'm a big fan of Elvis, so we went along and we loved the fact that it was Elvis music, rock and roll dancing. We really had a great time. But it was really just a few people having a big party. But because of so many people wanting to be part of it, it did look a little bit shaky. But now it's so professionally run and organised with so many events so that everyone who comes has got somewhere to go and somewhere to enjoy the Elvis atmosphere. Then it just becomes so professionally organised, and it's just a great fun, 5 or 6 days now.
Oh, well, the bless of my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Boo-hoo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. A little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I meet the girl that I love best, my heart beats so it scares me to death. She touches my hand, she like God, lips her like a volcano, it's hot. I'm proud to say she's a buttercup. I'm in love, I'm all shook up. Boo-hoo, yeah, yeah. Boo-hoo, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up.
Of course, there's a lot of country towns around Australia that are really suffering through the drought, and is this something that is really important for parks for the future?
Oh, it's huge, and it's only going to get bigger, and to have that sort of income generated in January is just amazing, because in the past it has always been just so quiet, but this is now probably our biggest weekend of the entire or the biggest week of the entire year, so it means a lot to the economy of parks, and it's only going to get better.
Steht die Lady Naus, steht die Lady Naus, oh du mein Schatz, bleibst hier. Muss sie denn, steht die Lady Naus, steht die Lady Naus, oh du mein Schatz, bleibst hier. There's no strings upon this love of mine. It was always you you from the start. Treat me nice, treat me good, treat me like you really should. I'm not made of wood, and I don't have a wooden heart.